Reasons for the Cold War. So, before the Cold War even began, in 1941 there was a Grand Alliance. It consisted of Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin. So, they were reunited by a common enemy, the German Nazis. So, before the Cold War even began, capitalism and communism was already at odds. Capitalism preached individual rights while communism worked for the rights of the working class. There were 3 conferences during this time. The Tehran Conference in 1943. So this was basically USSR arguing for a second front to fight Germany. So Churchill, Stalin, and Roosevelt all agreed to open a second front to fight Germany, but Churchill was at odds with Roosevelt and Stalin because he wanted to invade the Baltic states because he wanted to contain communism. So even from then, Roosevelt and Stalin had a pretty good friendship. Yalta Conference, 1945, February 1945. So this is when they would divide Germany. They made some agreements of how to divide it, and to ban the Nazi Party and to replace the League of Nations with the United Nations. So America had a different kind of idea of democracy. It meant that people had free elections, but then the USSR obviously had a different kind of idea for democracy. They felt that the real democracy is for the working class, when people could truly decide their rights. Another conference in 1945, July and August, the Potsdam Conference. This time, Churchill was replaced with Attlee, and Roosevelt died, so he was replaced with Truman. At this time, they agreed to divide Germany into 4 zones for France, Britain, and the USA and the USSR. And they will also divide Berlin into 4 zones, just like Germany. So the USSR and the USA had very clear divisions on how to deal with reparations for Germany. So just like World War I, the USSR wanted to impose heavy reparations on Germany so that they could not invade anyone again. But America wanted Germany to be rebuilt as a trading nation. So these 2 countries had very bitter divisions over reparations. Also, Truman during this time had the atomic bomb, so he was seen to be bossing around the conference for Churchill and Attlee and Stalin.